Hello, my name is Caden. This is Castle Tutelage, your home defense network. What do my guns have to do with daylight savings time and standard time? You know, every time you spring forward, you fall back. Well, I also put that into the maintenance of my handguns. Now, the way that I have the handguns is I have my summer handguns and then I have my winter handguns. The winter handguns are basically going to be a little bit heavier and have more rounds than the summer guns. I have a Beretta 92 FS that I concealed carry, and that is an L variant, which has a little bit less carrying capacity as far as rounds go. But it has a smaller handle on it. Okay, so you know, there's been a lot of talk recently. I think I'm going to do a video on this about, and I've kind of skirted the issue on it, but having as many rounds as you can on you compared to you know, the convenience of like a Ruger LCR 357 that only has a 5-shot on it. Yeah, I guess I will do another video on it. So every year I basically transfer from my winter guns to summer guns, or summer guns to winter guns, when you spring forward or fall back, okay, when the time changes. Why do I do this? Well, it's more of a maintenance issue than anything else, okay? As I had in the past, and this is my CZ75P01, okay? I wore, if you saw my video before, there's this one red shirt that I wear for an undershirt that just, you know, has debris, if you will, all over it. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I cleaned it out. I don't know why this isn't focusing. Come on. Well, there's all kinds of cloth and debris all through here just from one use. After about 3 years, I take my guns to a gunsmith and I do an internal cleaning where they break it down to the part level and clean everything. To me, about every 3 years seems to be the right amount of time. So what I am doing now, and I am going to be taking these two to the gunsmith to get cleaned. This is my Chiappa Rhino. Again, the CZ75. These two are my predominant winter handguns. Okay, my predominantly summer handguns is my Smith & Wesson Shield and my Ruger LCR 357. Okay, so what I do is I go to the range, I make sure that these are up and running, I clean them. Okay, these will be inspected by a gunsmith, and then also this one will have a deep cleaning. Okay, so I'm rotating it everywhere around. Now, people are saying, well, why do you have winter guns when I have summer guns? Concealability, t-shirt weather, that kind of thing. What you're doing really is you're compromising with comfort and the ability to conceal and what you're going to do. You know, are you going to have a full-size gun on you in the wintertime? Well, I'm sure people's bodies can do that. It's just my oval-shaped body, me being fat, I cannot put a gun on my equator very well, and people will see it. Where the buffer guy who has that V kind of a situation, where he is broad-shouldered in a thin trunk, your t-shirt will drape over you better and have better concealability. So for me, that is why I have more of a summer gun and a winter gun, and people always, you know, look at me funny or question why I have that kind of a scenario going. That's the reason why. If you put a globe, just think of a globe. Now put a gun on the equator, it's going to stick out. Now look at a V, put a t-shirt on a V, and then put a gun on the waist of the V. It's going to be much greater concealability and not imprinting. That's what I do. So what I do as far as changing out these guns, I clean these up. I get them inspected. I put these guys into service. I also, what you want to do is obviously that these guns are different from these guns. So what you also want to make sure is that your holsters for these guns are in good working order. This elastic, this Nate square does a very good job. I typically replace it every 2 seasons. So this is going to go to the 3rd season with this one, and you kind of can see that the elastic is, still holding up well, but now let me put this on camera, that the elastic is still holding up well, but I am not happy with that anymore. Was that on camera? Yeah. Look at it. See, it's in there. The elastic is kind of flimsy, and you can get to the trigger, and then a couple of good shakes, and it pops out. Well, that's telling me that this holster probably shouldn't be used anymore. So, the also important thing is, if you didn't use your defensive rounds last year, go ahead and shoot them. Shoot the defensive rounds, purchase some more defensive rounds, and today I find it is very difficult to get the same defensive rounds that you used last time into the store. It's more like seeing what is available in your local store and then getting it, and then you're going to have to test shoot it going through, whatever handgun that you have. So when I do get these clean and get these winter guns back, it doesn't exclude me from using them. There may be a situation where these, especially the Chiappa Rhino, where I'll be able to conceal carry if I'm going out late at night and I'm going to have a jacket on, that kind of a scenario. So in recapsulating what I've said is that when I change over from these winter guns to the summer guns, I clean these, I have them inspected once a year by a gunsmith, and every 3 years I have it broken down to a part level clean. And in transition, you get these going, you inspect them, I inspect them, I make sure that they're clean. I also check the holsters to make sure that they are in good working order, and then I go shoot them with probably the new rounds. Okay, that's basically it. My name is Caden. This is Castle Toolage, your home defense network. I hope this helped.